Hi, so I was going to type something out, but something's wrong with my keyboard, so I'm just going to make a video and post it, and I will send what I have, which is the start of a Word document, but I can't do anything more to it at the moment. So what you're asking is identifying the policy that affects your life or work. So I'm doing one that affects my life, and it is a policy regarding internet usage at the Fort Bragg High School, which both my children attend. It's basically just filtering the content of what they can find and see on the internet. Now, that is the ultimate intent of this policy. And the second question in regards to the voice that is centered in the policy, I find it's the school board, because I think it's really hard when you're not as tech savvy as the children these days to, if you make something so broad, it covers, CYA, covering your own arse. And I believe that that's what our Office of Education is doing, because there really is no way to fully block the content on what the kids are doing these days. Is this policy harmful to anyone? Absolutely, this policy is harmful. It's harmful to the children, like I said, who are tech savvy, who know how to download code that can go around the policy. So they're still fully able to see these things on the internet at school, and they're given every opportunity. Why is this policy significant in your life? Absolutely, this policy affects my life. Both of my children are in the high school. They're on the computers every day. I've had multiple issues with inappropriate web content. I've actually, with my youngest daughter, she was in a situation where she was sexually exploited over the internet, and there was a lot of it happening at school under no supervision. It was chatting, and so they're fully able to do that at school. And this gentleman was based out of the UK, and we now have Interpol involved. I went to local PD and I didn't get anywhere, so I went to the FBI and I got somewhere, and they found the IP address of where this person was. So this is stuff that's happening at school. You can block pictures from being seen, but you can't block who they're talking to. So the reason this policy is significant is because I've been talking to the school board about internet usage with my children in particular. My daughters are not allowed to be on the internet without supervision. And if they want to do their schoolwork at this point, they either have to have somebody there with them, or they're going to lose out on the points, and that's their grades. But the choices that they're making and not having a secure place to do work is really affecting them. I know she's missed out on a few assignments. I've kind of leaned a little back on it just because she's proved herself, but that's personal stuff, not the policy of the Fort Bragg High School, which they need to change. We are giving these children so much access that how are they supposed to do this? There's also the fact that some kids come to school and that's the only time they're ever allowed on a computer because they don't have them at home. So this policy is really close to home, and that's one of the reasons I picked it. The other reason is just because I work in child welfare. The sex trafficking that happens on the internet, that happens at school, they can block the stuff on their Wi-Fi routers, but the kids are downloading what's called VPNs, which is going around the routers and being able to do whatever they want. So how are we protecting our children? Not quite sure if this is appropriate but I needed to get something into you. If you would like, I can write something up from my work computer. I'm in the process of getting a new one. Yay! All right, thank you, Yatiel.